There we go. Let me just make sure the live's all good. Hello? There we go. Live here. There we go. Perfect. How is everyone? Hello, Matthew. I just clicked onto your message, I think, there, as I was posting the link to the live. Hello, Chris. Hello, Darren. My ladder is... What do you mean, Matthew? Hello, Michael. Hello, Neil. Hello, Drew. Howdy, dude. Hello, Sci Research. Let me just grab... I'm sat in a new place here. Let me just grab my water. There we go. Perfect. I want to make sure I'm set so I don't have to keep moving all the time. There we go. Perfect. But how is everyone? How is everyone doing on this amazing day? Just move this so you guys can see me. There we go. It's all good. Hello, like always. Hello, I'm Nay. Hello, Edward. I always appreciate how some private message. Yeah, Danny, I'll get to it. Danny, send me another message. Is it on the support account? The support account, normally I'm pretty on it with them, and I have been sort of even over the Christmas period. So if you drop me a message on there, I'll get back to it. Ah, okay, that's unfortunate. I think WizKid did post a few messages today regarding sort of quite a bit to do with that. It's a few weeks. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Hello, Alan. Lovely setup as well, Alan. Hello, Manji. Hello, Danny. Hello, Lee. But yeah, how is everyone today? So in the I did post some analysis in the group. I can't remember. I think it was about 1 a.m. or something last night. Of what I was looking for. So seeing, and we'll get into everything which I saw. And then for those who are new to the live, welcome. Definitely drop a message in the chat. Let us know you're here. But this bearish day today was predicted last night. I did put that I was looking for a bearish day today. And we'll get into exactly why I thought it was going to be a bearish day, even though I am overall bullish on gold still. Just straight after market open, I saw some pretty clear signs that we were gonna come down further on Manchu. So I did post that in the private group along with this bear flag as well, and the exact level that I would be looking to sell from. Bang on once again. Appreciate that, Flint Speed. Max, back up. With the in-laws today, so on my phone at the moment, one extreme to the other. Love that, Alan. Hope you're having a good time. What I've got in the bottom at 43.11. Yeah, we'll take a look at a few areas which I'm going to be looking for a bounce. I mean, keeping in mind, we're still at 4,300. We're in no way, bearish right now. We've had a huge move to the upside, and this is just, a nice retracement. We've had these in the past, and then these have resulted in very nice moves to the upside. So just seeing what the environment is, seeing what it calls for, identifying levels, coming up with a plan going forward, and then executing on that plan is the way to go. Patrick, drop me a message. I'll send you through like a little guide to do that. I do recommend trading on like brokers apps though, or like CTrader or something like this, just because risk management is far easier than a lot of the MetaTrader really. But yeah, if you've got any trading questions, then please don't hesitate to drop me a comment on here and let me know. And let's get into sort of plan going forward, what sort of happened, and yeah. So last night I posted in the private group that chances are it was going to be a bearish day today. Hello, Bella. Hello. Chances are that it was going to be a bearish day today. And now the reason for this, I was like I'm still overall bullish, and I was overall bullish, but I said like chances are today, Monday, we'll have a nice pullback, and the reason for this was purely down to Manchu, because like fundamentals and like macro technicals look very, very good on gold still, but the reason was because this volume spiked to the downside. So we've seen a lot of big moves to the downside, okay, like big red candles to the downside, but normally not with much volume. Okay, there's just not been much selling pressure. Whereas this big spike down here, we can see if I pull Manchu up, we can see we got a huge spike down in VWAP. And then overall momentum was getting lower, and money flow on the 1 hour was still relatively thick in the green. That showed that we still had room to the downside. So for those few reasons, and just from seeing Manchu a lot over years and years and years, could just see us as coming down. It just made sense for the drop. So that's why I put that message in. And then the reason why I was looking between 510 and 520, which is between these two lines here, for sell positions, was because of a golden pocket plus previous lows here. We had took out the high, so pretty much took out the high here. Then we had like if you trade SMC, a change of character. So we took out this low, suggesting that we are either going to range or have a reversal to the downside on this huge candle here. So a reaction from this previous low was very, very likely. So that's why I had this level here, which was, again, absolutely perfect, and then that did come to fruition. So really, really, really nice analysis put in the group last night, and then let me know your thoughts as well, to members of the private group, what you think of the advanced fundamental analysis part of the private group. I'm going to continue to do that as well going forward. So basically we've got CDog in the Discord, who does extremely high level sort of macro institutional position trading, and so what we're going to do is his reports that come out, I do read through each one. He sends them to me before he puts them out, just to like look through and go through together and make sure everything's clear. And from that, I'm going to like condense it into like key bullet points or something like this. I still recommend reading through the full thing, but condense it a bit, try and, explain it in a different way that might appeal to different people, and then put that in that section of the private group. So I'm looking forward to continue doing that as well. I did just sell was a mega R through. I'll take that. Went boxing and came and checked how good was going. Realized hadn't closed both trades. Profit was insane. Closed it. Nice Flint speed. That's amazing. That's a huge R trade. That sell was huge. Nice, Patrick. Sounds amazing. I look forward to it as well, mate. That's great, Max. I like to dig into the details, so it's appreciated. Nice, Alan. Yeah, I find it really, really interesting as well. And there's always more to learn, and always interesting angles to come out. It's always good to keep those things in the back of your mind. And not only does it help from a trading perspective, but also it's really, really good from just like understanding money. Like I think something that a byproduct of learning trading and learning all of those fundamentals is you understand how the economy works more. You understand money, and I think it's how can you make money if you don't understand how money actually works? It's good. It's really, really, really important knowledge for anyone, anywhere. Like it's very, very, very good. Okay, nice, Graham. Okay, nice. Okay, that's really, really good. And I think, I hope that you just, maybe find it interesting. You'll pick up a few things, and you'll just, develop over time an extremely good fundamental knowledge. And the one that we put in, the one I put in yesterday, I think was a really, really good start. So I'm Nay. I didn't put a take profit on this trade. I take partials as we come down. So I never put a set take profit on a trade because it's just I don't want to cap my profit. I want my profit to be uncapped. I want my obviously losses to be capped, but I don't want to cap my profit. I want my profit I want to squeeze as much profit out of a position as I can. May or may not be another car coming Friday. Flint Speed's stacking up Bloody great garage. Hello, hello, EV. Hello, hello, hello. Let me just have a quick drink of water. Good question there, though. Why does money flow sometimes change colour when flicking through different time frames? 1 minute, 3 minute, 5 minute. So, Michael, the money flow and Fu Manchu and any indicator is different on each time frame as it shows you that specific time frame. So when you're looking at the 1 minute, you see the Fu Manchu on the 1 minute time frame. When you zoom out to the 15 minute, you see the Fu Manchu on the 15 minute time frame. So the Fu Manchu and price action and everything looks different on each time frame. So that's why it looks different, mate. Move to break even at around 1 to 1 to 1 to 1.5 risk to reward, sometimes above a previous high. So for this one, I moved it above these highs. So I didn't get in at the exact top. I got in like in this consolidation here, but move it above these previous highs. So it wasn't dead to break even because I didn't want to get stopped out, and then it moved the other way. Yeah, and look, some trades, they will come up to break even, but that's not a bad thing, okay? It's better overall. This is something, when a trade hits break even and it saves you from losing money, you don't really remember those trades because it's not very emotional, okay? Okay, it hit my break even. If it didn't hit my, if I didn't move my stop loss to break even, it would have hit my stop loss. That's not a very emotional thing, so you don't really remember it. Your body and your mind remembers emotion. And so when it comes up to break even, taps you out of break even and goes the other way, you remember that. So you can have like a distorted view on how moving stop loss to break even actually impacts your trading. And you can think that, okay, it constantly hits my break even and goes the other way because those are the ones you remember, whereas you don't remember because it's just not very, it's not a very emotional event. When your break even is hit and it does save you money. The only way to determine if your stop loss to break even is truly benefiting you is journaling, because looking back on hindsight will be distorted by emotion. And so journaling and actually looking at the concrete data is very important. And something which is also really, really, really important is everyone here has their own golden ticket. So there's no gold. I say this a lot, but there's no golden ticket in trading that's going to work for everyone. It doesn't exist. Okay, it does not exist. But your personal golden ticket to succeeding in trading is, for most of you, you've already got it. You're already sitting on it. It's in your trade history. Okay, looking back through trades which you actually took. Okay, that is where you can learn the most. Okay, your golden ticket, how you will improve the most is in your trade history. Like always, I just continue to take profits and never really close the trade fully. Continue to move the stop loss down, and until either until the stop loss gets hit. Really, that's keep going. Flint speed. Shoot tomorrow. Bella, you said that to me before. Got the man flu. Oh, good Lady H. I've just seen Alan just posted he's with the in-laws, so I gathered it. For Christmas, can't seem to get a handle on charts, so going to observe for a few days. Yeah, really nice, Katie. That's really good. I mean, Christmas price action can be particularly weird. Like I said this a few times over Christmas, but over Christmas, liquidity starts to thin. Order book becomes thin, and there's not as much opportunity in the market. And something which is really, really important in trading is one of the hardest things in trading is learning when to not trade. Okay, the best traders they know when to trade and know when to not trade. Knowing when to not trade is actually a superpower. So, you know, in December over Christmas, stepping away because you know liquidity is going to be thin, moves are going to be a bit crazy, is not a bad idea at all. I've started moving stop loss to 0.5R in profit when my trade hits 1 to 1.5 now, and that's working. Nice, Mark. That's really good. Moving stop loss into profit is a brilliant thing. I mean, when you've got your stop loss in profit, you're not in a situation where you can only make money, like you can't lose money, like stop loss or break even. You're in a situation where you can only make money. Imagine being put in a situation where you can only make money. Like, that's an amazing situation to be in. I'm fuming being locked in the house for months, and I go out 5 times in Christmas week and I get ill. Typical. I mean, yeah, Bella, everyone's ill though. Every single. Oh my. I don't really meet people who haven't got some sort of cold or some sort of cough lately. Seems like the worst I've really seen it. Like, really, I mean, normally everyone gets ill over Christmas, but especially this year, I don't know. Everyone is very ill. Everyone. Oh, that is unfortunate, Jilly. What do you think caused you to do that, Jilly? I'm not ill and never ill. I mean, that's brilliant, William. That's really good. A change that has helped me mental side of trade. Okay, nice, Mark. That's really good. That's really good. Outdoors more, yeah. Also, just set alerts for ideas and things you look at. Spending too much time staring at the charts will give you chart Stockholm syndrome. Yeah, Steph, I agree with that. It'll give you analysis paralysis. You'll overlook into the charts and overlook at what's going on, and that just it doesn't really work. So definitely setting alerts. I mean, I set alerts for everything, and so that's really good way to improve as well. And it also keeps you out when you know you shouldn't be trading. If you set alerts for when you're approaching levels, when you know you should be trading, it keeps you out of when you know you shouldn't be trading. So that's a really good good little tip there from Steph, which is really good. And again, guys, let me know if you've got any questions regarding trading, regarding the private group, anything at all, and we'll get into marking up the charts very very come up with a plan for tomorrow. Plan for the rest of the day, plan for tomorrow, see what levels we can find after this huge impulse move to the downside today. But yeah. Both, Prash, we provide signals, we provide analysis, we provide courses, we provide full community. I mean, everything you could need to grow and profit and you know, become a very successful trader, we've got inside the private group, mate. What do you mean, Jilly? Did you book in for like one-to-one calls? Did you reach out? Did you ask in the Discord? And then how was the risk management side of it? What was going on there? Drop me a message. We can go through, or at me in the Discord. That's the best way. And then I think in the Discord and then going through that, so you know other people can see that is a good idea as well. Sort of start to mid-January flit speed will go quite well. Who was it with, Jilly? But yeah, start to mid-January, sorry. Months are going too quickly. Reached out. Okay. So Jay's been in New York over Christmas. So Christmas is a very difficult period, as you can imagine. So you know, most educators have been spending time with family, and you know, going away. Price action's normally pretty bad over Christmas. So you know, Jay, for example, went to New York with his girlfriend. Brandon's been spending time with family. I know WizKid's staying out over Christmas as well, and he's been doing that, which is smart to do. But yeah, drop me a message, Jilly. Drop me a message. The TP and stop. That's Mike. Jonathan, when you're entering a trade, don't like a great rule of thumb is do not enter it without a stop loss or without a take profit. If you enter a trade and then put your stop loss and your take profit, that gives you a window of risk where something can go wrong. And how can you enter a trade without putting a stop loss? How can you know how much you're risking? Like you can't know how much you're risking unless you know your stop loss. So that's important. Yeah, Jilly, drop me a message on Telegram or at me in the Discord, and we'll run through we'll run through what's sort of gone on and come with a plan going forward. And I hope it's all you're all right and everything. Okay, that's good, Jonathan. That's the main thing. Living and learning is definitely the main thing. Yeah, yeah, Chris. It is important to re-go over points that I do think. But yeah, let's get into the charts anyway. And if you are enjoying the live, double tapping the screen and spreading the and liking the live does help spread the live around. MT5 makes this hard using VT markets better. I completely agree. I'm now completely agree. Completely agree. Okay, let's get into the charts then. So I'll remove this. This is the level which I gave last night in the private group. So it was the exact top before this huge move down, which was really, really nice. And this bear flag here. So I'm just going to remove these off. So it's a bit easier. I'd zoom out. I'm starting the 1 hour today just because it's been a very volatile day. So I want to zoom out a bit. And let's see, we're definitely coming into some nice levels now, which should be good. I mean, we broke through this trend line very, very, very comprehensively. So it's not the best sign, but it's all good. When price has come to red money flow before, as you can see, red money flow, exact bottom, red money flow bottom, red money flow here was a bottom, red money flow bottom, red money flow bottom. So, red money flow is an indication of a potential bottoming sign before a continuation to the upside. So that's something to keep in mind as well. Let's first just go from this exact low to this high. I mean, we've already had a bounce off that golden pocket, so that's quite annoying with this previous value area low. I saw a few of you did get in at that exact bottom, actually, which is very, very nice. Someone said it just at the start of the live. MT5 is awful at the moment. Recent updates, hopefully, will get better soon. It was MT5, but I think VT is better. Yeah, I do agree. Do you not like MT5? I only use it as all my accounts in one place so I can place it all quickly. If you're used to MT5 and you've just you're very comfortable on it, you can manage your risk on it, then it's fine. But for majority of new traders, when they're using MT5, they're not comfortable with it. They don't know how to manage risk on it. And a platform like either VT or Star Trader, which we're partnered with in the group, it makes it so much easier to manage risk. And it's just very simple. It literally says your risk there. Like, it's very easy. So I think it's better for majority of people. Yeah, I agree, Katie. I think they're really, really solid. Joe, I find MT5 easier than VT and Trading View. Second day on there, and I'm still so confused. Yeah, J1. The thing is, MT5 may look easier, but do we want something to look easier or work? That's the thing. MT5 makes it so easy, and this is why a lot of groups do it. A lot of groups get you to go on, most of the time, MT4, actually. Most groups push you to MT4, but even MT5. And why is that? Because it's very easy for you to over-risk on your trades. It's very easy for you to just continue to trade and la-di-da-di-da, and not actually learn and grow as a trader. And the reason they do that is because it's just super simple. MT5 is really easy. You got a little chart, you got your buy sell button. It's really easy. Takes more strain off them. And then if you get something wrong, they blame it on risk management or on mentality, and they never tell you actually how to improve your mentality, how to manage risk properly, or something like this. And then they'll come out with some course and etc. etc. But from this angle, from my angle, I'd rather, it be a bit harder to begin with, a bit more of a higher barrier to entry, going onto a new app, loading up TradingView. It is a bit full on when you're first getting at the charts, but it works. Like that, the apps allow you to manage risk a lot more effectively. TradingView, getting comfortable with it, is the gold standard pretty much trading platform. It allows you to mark up the charts very, very nicely. So getting used to it, although it's a bit of a barrier to entry, it's definitely worth it. So yeah, I want to learn. I'm Roxy. I do have my the group linked on the YouTube description, so you can click that and drop me a message. What's that? What's Ben? What are you trying to find? Ben, what indicator are you trying to find? Manchu. Ah, okay. So Ben, if you head to indicators section on TradingView and you just type in Manchu, this is it here. It's Manchu Cipher B plus divergences. This is the indicator I use to find money flow, momentum, VWAP, and it comes with a few other indicators on it as well. For a while, the payout didn't happen. Oh yeah, Jilly. So again, I think I'm. Did I not message you about the? So basically, recently you funded have in December when price actions thinner, I guess, and there's not as much market activity. They're switching payment providers. I have done a good few messages in the group regarding this. So what they're doing is they're basically switching payment providers to make it more sustainable and better in 2026. And so while that's going on, payments are delayed. They've sent them off from their end. It is just their payment provider to go through. I have said to them it would be cool if they can do it in crypto, but from like accounting and tax perspective, it is really good how you get that invoice and everything like that. Whereas if you just get payouts in crypto, doing taxes and everything with that, which you will have to do in the UK going forward from the 1st of January 2026, most crypto exchanges are going to be basically working in collaboration with HMRC to mess you over with taxes. So if you are in crypto and you are definitely looking into that is important. Yeah, J1, it'll come to you. It'll come to you. You just need to be patient and understand that it's not going to happen instantly. It'll happen, slowly over time. And something which I mentioned on a previous live is, getting rich slowly is the only way to get rich, because if you get rich quickly, you won't stay rich. You need to develop those skills to stay rich and get richer, and that comes over time. Earlier, no idea how to easily find it. I'm Nate. It's in the educational resources section, like of the private group. So you just click on the educational resources section, scroll up a little bit. I don't even think you have to scroll up. It's literally right there. Just the TradingView link. You click on that, and then there's my live chart there where you can see my charts and everything on there. Okay, let's continue looking for some levels. So I'm going to keep this fib on. I do like this previous high here. It has been hit already though, which is not as fun. Okay. Move this over. This looks good. We are a bit of a way from this though. Still looks quite nice though. Let's see. See if anything else lines up there. Okay, we do have naked points of control around there. Daily open around there. Okay, we do have a lot. It's quite a wide area, but it's a higher time frame level, so we've just got to factor that in. So golden pocket plus 0.886 plus naked point of control plus daily open. Boom. There we go. Again, bit of a higher time frame level. We can look for levels within levels as we get close to that, but it's just something to watch out for as we're moving to that downside. Now we can zoom in and look for more lower time frame levels which are actionable in the near future. What's that, Mark? Hey Max, is there any way of connecting Star or VT to TradingView to ColezTrades? No, Simon, they're not like completely integrated. They do both have like TradingView third-party licenses, so you can trade on a version of their version of TradingView, but it's just not as good as the just standard TradingView. And so just marking up on TradingView and then entering on your phone or just on the broker's app or whatever is the way I do it. It's the way which Most members do it. It's a lot easier. And yeah, doing it that way is good. Mark, literally. Yes, D. Oh, all good, Simon. All good. Okay, let's see what we can find. I do really like this previous low here. This looks nice. I mean, we're so far away now. And something which is important, if you go back to last night's live, I did say, and this is a really, really important point. I'm really, really glad this happened. So on last night's live, I said, when I was looking for potential positions to mark up, I said that this zone here, and again, this was all covered on last night's live, this zone here, I'm not going to look for any buy positions in because there's no volume there. Okay. And so price, chances are, will pass very quickly through that level. This was gone over on last night's live, and as you can see here, as soon as we did break this low, we passed through that area very, very quickly. So you can see here, not much volume, and again, not much volume. So we anticipate us to pass through that area very quickly. So again, as we're, if we do make our way to the upside from here, I'm not going to be looking really in any of these areas here to take potential sell positions because there's not much volume there. There's not many orders there. We want orders to take trades. However, the retest of this low here would be very, very nice. But whether we will have such a retracement before a continuation down is unlikely. Let's see what we can find. Okay, let me move this over here before that moved down. Okay, we do have quite a bit. Okay, so this is going to be, what is it? This is a daily open plus 0.618. Plus prev low plus it's just a normal daily level plus VWAP. Nice level to look for. I really like this level. Boom. Let me just make it red. Cautious at sells. Very cautious at sells. Okay, let's move this off. Again, let me know if you've got any trading questions, guys, and I'll happily go into detail on them. Okay, this looks nice. This looks nice. Matthew, it seems likely for us to at least continue down a bit. I don't see us just having such a massive impulse move down, ranging here, and then just going back up. It seems like a continuation a bit further down, at least taking out this low, is more often than not what is going to happen. For us to just stop and go the other way, I mean, that is, I don't know, seems less likely to me. I'm Nay. The thing is, something very, very important, which I said, I think I said last night to you, I'm Nay, is I'm not, because I've got a sell level here, this does not mean in any way, shape or form that I think price is going to, I am anticipating price to move up to here. Or I'm anticipating price to move down to here. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying if price moves down to here, I'll look for buy positions. If price moves up to here, I'll look for sell positions. What happens in between? Look, it can go up, down, sideways, left, right, in a circle. Like, that doesn't concern me. If this happens, I do this. If this happens, I do this. Removes a lot of emotion from it and keeps me out of the sort of ranging period that we've got here. Chances are we'll recapture this range for a bit that we formed back here. So definitely this value area high. This value area, I mean, we've literally tagged off both of them. Are definitely going to play a part and be important. So I do kind of want these on my chart as well. Let's zoom in a bit and see what's going on right now, though. What do you mean, Matthew? Was looking very favourable on fixed range. Find if we went down there. Was that, I didn't see what, like, actual price that was. Was this the level which I had? Okay, very close. Yeah, that sounds good to me. Sounds good to me, I know. Let me move this back over so it's a bit more realistic. I have that as a sell, but no limits set. As if we get back up there, probably going to continue, but no, you put it on. Yeah, Flint speed. That's the thing. If we move all the way back up there, chances are we're extremely bullish. But still, a little sort of hedge against that. A little sell position might be fruitful. Yeah, this is gold, Emily. Okay, Matthew. First time I've been on, really good so far. Although as a total newbie, not much makes sense just yet, other than inputting stop loss and take profit before marking a trade. Okay, Simon. Well, it's good for you to be sort of in this environment as well. And look, when you first come onto these lives, I'm not on these lives in particular. I don't. If you ask the question, like if you ask a question, I'll try and break it down as simple as I can do, and answer any questions. But I am just, marking up the charts and marking up levels which I am going to use, and I'm not, explicitly trying to make something seem as simple as possible. So it can seem, a bit complicated at first, but the more you're on the lives, the more things will make sense, the more you'll understand each thing, and you'll just build it up. Like if you're in a room, if I put you in a room with a bunch of amazing mathematicians, let's say, then over time, when you first come in that room, you'll be like, what the hell is going on? But over time, from just hearing them talk, you'll build up a knowledge on your own. This is something that I really saw come into effect from me personally in school. I was one of those people who never really did the work, but because I was like around the smart people, I just like picked it up. Like, because we'd talk about the work, but I wouldn't actually do too much. And that showed me the power of being around the right people. It can actually be more beneficial than doing any type of like active work, if that makes sense. Just being around it, hearing it and picking it up. I mean, when I, over Christmas, I live in Dubai, but I'm back in the UK for over Christmas. And when I went and saw my dad, he's talking to me. He's saying like about the golden pocket. We've got a divergence on the way. Like something will come up in conversation. He'll start explaining because he watches these lives. He'll start explaining something in terms of like Fibonacci retracements and looking for divergences and this, that, and the other. And he just watches the lives, and it's hilarious. So I mean, if he's picked up the knowledge just on the lives, and he's not really at the charts, then I'm sure it'll hopefully rub off on you as well. Learn by osmosis. Exactly. Exactly. This is so natural. I'm trying to start my own channel, but I lack the self-confidence. Shifty Crypto, a saying which I really like is confidence comes from competence. And so just, I mean, I guess just come up with questions and answer them, and eventually you'll have gone through every single question where you'll know the answer. Like most questions I get asked each night. I do go live every night, Sunday to Thursday, because I've been asked them so many times. Like you just build up that knowledge, and confidence comes from competence. And so just keep going. I don't know. I don't consider myself a like a YouTube person or like social media person at all. I'm pretty crap at getting everything right. My YouTube live is normally laggy. I don't really I'm not the best at socials. So yeah, probably the wrong person to ask about socials if I'm if I'm quite honest. It can't be a high volume note. Yeah, exactly, Mark. Mark _ M. Exactly. Green zone is I'm looking for buy positions. Red zone, I'm looking for sell positions. Good, mate. I appreciate that, Chris. I appreciate that. Yeah, not Evie. I don't think anyone's naturally like. Very few people are naturally good at anything. You've just got to give it a go, make mistakes, and just like trading, you give it a go, you make mistakes, and then you keep going forward. That's trading, and that's, in my opinion, that's just anything in the world. You just got to give it a go. Give it a go, make some mistakes, learn from the mistakes, and keep going forward. People who are most successful in any industry have made the most mistakes. Okay. So keep in mind, value area low, value area high. Nice sell level up here, nice buy level up here. I'm pretty happy with both of these levels, to be honest. I don't really want to force anything else. I don't want to mark up too many buy positions, but in case we do just continue to come down, chances are we could slice through those buy levels just like butter. So I don't really want to get caught up with that. And then if we do eventually come to this level, then I can just mark up some more levels underneath it. And then I don't want any sell levels in this area here, as it's very low volume. Chances are we'll just burst straight through it. And if we come all the way up here, chances are we'll just continue to the upside. So I'm pretty happy with both of these levels right now. Yeah. All good, I'm now. And again, guys, let me know if you've got any questions regarding these two levels, regarding trading in general, and I'll happily answer any questions. And then we'll finish up the live. I'll put this analysis with a few other things inside the private group. And yeah. Steph, I've seen a lot of futures prop firms actually have been going tits up. Are you on about Top Step, Steph? There. Aber, so fixed. I assume you're on about fixed volume range profile. Fixed volume range profile, you drag over an area of price action, and it basically gives you, like here, you drag it over an area of price action, it gives you a value area high, a value area low, and a point of control. This basically shows you volume at a specific price. So we can see here we've got a lot of volume at this price, a lot of volume at this price, and not much volume in these prices here. And that's what it shows, and can be used to find areas of confluence as high volume nodes that line up with other things. Chances are going to be a lot stronger. Yaz, hello Yaz. You enjoying the UK, buddy? I'm looking forward to getting back to Dubai. UK has been very, very good. It's been nice to see family and everything like that. It's been freezing cold and dark, but other than that, it is quite nice. Air's a lot fresher here, so it has been very, very nice. But I'm looking forward to getting back to Dubai now. Dubai's it's the best time of year to be in Dubai right now. Yeah, Top Step drama has been entertaining. Yeah, it's been crazy. So Top Step, Top Step had such a good reputation. Like, for those who don't know, Top Step is a futures prop firm. They had a very, very, very good reputation like 2-3 months ago. And then, like, this is a bit ropey of an explanation, but basically there was a platform that was started, and I've forgotten what it's called. It's called like X Funded or something like this, like some hidden thing. And basically they optimized it. It was really good. A lot of people were really liking this platform. And then what Topstep did is they basically just like rug pulled it from everyone and said, okay, you can only trade on this platform if you're using Topstep. And then also Topstep, they just like their platform just kept on bugging out, and they like really, really, really bad. There was one, I thought it was hilarious. There was one really, really bad instance, whereas if you opened and closed the trade instantly, it would just automatically add profit to your account. So there was people on like 10k funded accounts asking for like hundreds of thousands of dollars in payouts. This meant that obviously their payouts got denied because it was a system problem, but people who had actually traded during that period of time and actually made money and actually wanted to pay out, everyone's payouts got denied, which was really, really bad. Yeah, they're in the gutter now. Like, it's going to be very difficult for them to get out of that situation. Very difficult. Okay, also point of control of December. I do like monthly point of controls. I don't look at them often, but they are very, very, very strong. So that's really, really good to hear, actually. It would make sense. Oh, and also a nice little trend line as well. Not bad. Not bad at all. I quite like this level, actually. I like this level quite a bit. Yeah. If I can earn enough by June, I'm coming over to Dubai for my 30th birthday. It'll be nice to meet you, all team. J1, definitely. Look, I've said it a bunch, but like, if you are in Dubai, drop me a message and we'll organise something. I've met in December alone, but throughout November a lot as well. Felt like I was meeting a member every like 3 days. It was really, really, really good. And just let me know a bit in advance so I can sort of work around it. But if you're in the group, I'll make the time. I'll come see you. And if you can take a bit of time out your holiday, that'd be really cool. We'll get you on the trading floor. And yeah, I think it'll be really, really cool. So yeah, definitely. It's like a bearish pennant on the 5 minute. It does. It does. Bearish pennants aren't as strong as bear flags, so I don't mention bearish pennants too much. But this is definitely a bearish pennant. Let me move this down here. Yeah, bearish pennants often indicate a further move to the downside, and this is very interesting as well. Let's zoom out a bit. Spike money flows gone to the upside very, very, very quickly. Normally this indicates a top, so money flow on the 3 minute is in the green with spike to the upside. You can see that here. Money flow, even though price has gone sideways, money flow has spiked hard to the upside and is now in the green. This normally suggests a continuation move to the downside. So this looks all right, actually. Yeah, we'll love Dubai. Looking forward to my second live with Max next year. We'll get out there. Yeah, I mean, it was amazing seeing Alan and Lady H going for some food with them, having a good live stream, answering some amazing questions with Alan. That was really good. Done a few masterclasses with a few different members, a few members who sort of we just did them like behind the scenes. That was really good. I mean, Chris, who I saw twice in Dubai as well. He was out there with his girlfriend. We went out and got some food, which was really, really good. Had some great conversations. He was telling me all about Norway and their crazy culture. So that was really, really cool as well. Level. Los Blancos, I'd have to, when we get to this level here, this level's such a large level that I'd wait for us to be pretty much in the level, wait for like a break of structure to the upside, to wait for us to basically form a bullish market structure to the upside, and then get in on a retracement, because this level's too thick to just, we hit the level and we react straight away. Chances are we'll come to the level and we'll chill out for a bit here before a continuation move, just because it's a higher time frame level. So I'd wait for us to hit the level, wait for some consolidation at the level, look for some reactions from the level, and then determine it from there. J1, I think setting big goals, I think you'll nail it, mate. So I'm not even going to say I hope you get out to Dubai. When you're in Dubai, let's go for some food, mate. Okay? Not if, not yet, maybe if you're, none of that. When you're in Dubai in 2026, when things go to plan, we'll go for some food. Evie, all good, all good. So this is the Manchu. It's basically an oscillator that oscillates above and below the zero line. It shows momentum, money flow, and VWAP. Basically, it helps me determine, view price action easier for me. That's basically what it does. I've also, Greg, you I think third or fourth person who said about that. that '08 level. So that's good to hear. That's good to hear. Seems like a lot of people are looking at '08. I must just line up with everything. So that's good to hear. We've got the Greg fluence. Never mind the Craig fluence. We've got the Greg fluence at that level. And I hope you've had a great Christmas, Greg. Hope you've had a great Christmas and gonna have a great New Year. Archimedes. So I do top-down analysis looking for areas of confluence to trade. So I'll use things like Fibonacci, high volume nodes, point of control, value or high, value or low, trend line, previous lows, previous highs, naked points of control, VWAP, whatever it may be, to look for areas of confluence where a lot of areas of support or resistance line up. When we approach those levels, I look for confirmations, I look for divergences, and then I enter at those levels. So yeah, basically confluence trading. Green money flow looking for sells, red money looking for buys. Yeah, exactly, Steph. That's the same way of thinking of 2026. It will happen. I will be profitable. Yeah, Lee, 100%. 100%. I think you've just got to, like, slightly delusional. I do think a slight bit of delusion never hurt anyone, okay? You've just got to be, I will do this. There can't be, because how I think about it is, if I just, like, I'm going to do this, I'll be in situations where I'll subconsciously make decisions that will push me closer towards that goal that I wouldn't normally make that decision if I didn't have that unwavering, like, focus on that goal. So you'll subconsciously put yourself in situations and subconsciously say yes to certain opportunities, and if you're just completely focused on that goal. And this is something I used to think, when I was a bit younger, I used to think all this, sort of, like, how important your mentality is. I'd hear people saying it and everything like that. I'd be like, what you want about? Like, just work hard. Like, that's what it is. But you need to work smart as well. You need to have your mentality absolutely on point. Super, super important. And setting goals and being unwaveringly focused on that goal and just being like, I am going to achieve that. Like, nothing can stop me. It's going to happen. And I don't mean being a bit of a crazy, bit of a lunatic about it. I just mean, like, it's going to happen. Like, I am going to do this. I do think that is the way to go. And I've always been like that. And if it works for me, so I hope it works for you. My best with what you've shown me. Okay, nice, Chris. Really, really nice. Great to hear that, mate. Yeah, SMC. Archie, I do. We've got a private group where we've got sort of me and then other educators of the full-time traders in there sharing, like, signals analysis and everything like that. And one of the traders in there, Brandon, he's in the UK, family, got a little one. He got him a Lamborghini over Christmas, like a little SVJ, which was really cute. But he trades SMC as well, very, very successful. So yeah, really, really nice. How long have you been trading, mate? Simon, so sometimes I'll give where it is. TP, I don't have a TP. Like, I'll take partials as we go down, move my stop loss more into profit. Occasionally I'll give, like, a target, or I'll put a take profit on just so it's there, but, like, I'm really not putting too much weight to take profit. And then stop loss, just put above or below previous high or low. That's the best way to do it. And then over time you'll become better and better and better at placing that stop loss. Yeah, exactly, Flint Speed, exactly. Brain believes what you feed it, whether it's true in the moment or not. Your brain just says cool and gets to work. Exactly. Your brain's a superpower. And the amazing thing is, if you set your mind on something, once you've done that thing, it reinforces. Wait there, you can do anything. Like, I'm really confident. I say this in the most least cocky way possible. Like, I don't say this in, like, that type of dickheady way. Excuse the language, but if I say, like, I'm gonna do something, I'm very sure, like, it will happen. And look, it might happen in a few weeks. It might happen in, like, 10 years. I don't know, but I know, like, if I'm like, I'm going to do it, it will happen. And so building up that mentality is very strong. Okay, nice, Archie. year and a half's good. And then how are you finding trading? Like, is it still like a really big struggle? Are you sort of in a bit of a clearing right now? Well, how are you finding it? Breakout paths. I don't like trading breakouts a lot of the time, because a lot of time breakouts are fake outs. I don't really like trading breakouts. Stop loss to break even. Around 1 to 1 or 1 to 1.5 risk to reward. When we take out a significant level, something like this, around 1 to 1 to 1 to 1. Around 1 to 1 or 1 to 1.5. So yeah, Lee. Anyway, guys, I think we're going to finish up this live here. It's been a really, really good live. Marked up these two very, very nice levels, which I'm really looking forward to. I think they're really nice levels. I'll be putting my full analysis inside the private group now with a bit more information on them. And Jet, another great analogy is that a lot of us have driven for years and feel we're good drivers, but when you hit a race course in an F1 car, you realise just how poor we all are. Yeah, I mean, that's a great analogy. I love an analogy. It's pretty good out of about 90 people on teach. Okay, nice, mate. Sounds good. Anyway, guys, I appreciate everyone tuning in. And if you do want any more information on the private group, then the link is on the YouTube description, so you can drop me a message there. And I hope everyone had a really, really, really good night, and I hope everyone's having a great Christmas, and I'm wishing you all a very, very good New Year. Anyway, take care, guys. Have a great night, and I'll speak to you all again shortly. See you in a bit, Evie. See you in a bit, Katie. See you in a bit, Graham, Peter, Liam, Alan, Chris, Mark, Archie, like always, Lee, Chad, and again, any questions as well. If you've got any questions from this live, drop me a message on Telegram and I'll happily go into detail on them. Take care, guys.